sa Diyos.
Huh? This goes
Ang
straight.
kalag mo na pa sa kalibutan na gapos.
So apparently Jesus is coming soon, but I think all of those signs are saying one person and not Jesus and us. What do you think, Logan?
I think the body of Christ is being realized right now.
Yeah.
The body of Christ, meaning all of humanity. Well, those are these a member of the body, right?
But I think
Part of the whole.
I think a lot of people's Jesus is like, oh, I'm just gonna not be responsible. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say this guy is gonna save me, but I'm not gonna do anything.
Truthfully, we aren't responsible for our own path.
But should that be like blatant irresponsibility, or should that
No,
be
it's
you're
a
still
weird,
responsible?
it's a weird like dichotomy thing where
Okay.
it allows a person to take responsibility.
But I'm saying the majority of Christ's believers right now are irresponsible, correct?
I can't say that because
I mean, look at the state
Everybody-
of humanity. Of course,
it is said that you should never judge another man's fate.
I'm not judging another man's fate. I'm just judging their actions.
Yes, but by judging their actions, I believe is judging their faith because
No, because
You
I'm
can
saying
trust-
I'm saying fuck the faith, just actions. Like if we
Yes.
just do good actions and then not focus on I'm Christian, you're Muslim, I'm
right.
Jew.
No, none of that matters.
Yeah.
But
I mean-
focusing
I
on
mean, isn't that Rasta?
okay? Say what you just said again because I had a.
So it's just actions. It's no longer about religion. It's not about I'm Christian and my belief of God is right.
The faith is what leads to right action.
The faith is what leads to right action. No,
Yeah.
but there's action without faith. I just know it's right.
There is action without faith, but it's always wrong.
But isn't love an action without
that's
faith?
the irony.
Like, isn't love no faith? It's just I don't choose in my love. I just love, right? It just happens to me.
That's why it's faith because it doesn't depend on external circumstance.
Okay, so faith is not something you will into the existence then, or what?
Honestly, when I just said that faith is your ability to have love within yourself with no external requirement.
Love within yourself with no external requirement
Yeah,
is
man.
faith.
It's just total faith in.
But I'm asking you,
You know,
is faith like love? Where
Imagine like a candle in your body, a small flame, and then imagine that you have the power to go within yourself and grow the fire. You can grow the spiritual fire, dude, just by
but
you know, because it can get out of control. You can burn up. You know what I mean? You got to control the size, and you got to make sure it doesn't go out. So there's like a
so that we got to record that. So again, some people think faith is going to church, praying at 4 p.m., and then doing all these repetitive actions. But you're not saying that's faith, right?
it could be for a person. That's
Okay,
what I'm kind
well-
of saying is like everyone is so unique in their faith that God works through different people for different ways. You can put it like that. But some people are a
but to me-
reflection of you.
Like,
Just
hear
to show
me
you
out,
where
hear me
to
out,
not
bro.
go.
Hear me out. So, to me, bro, faith kind of seems like something I've been conditioned to believe since I was a child. Is that correct?
Say that again.
Faith seems like something that was taught to me by an imperfect man teaching me another imperfect, fallacy.
I think the deep, I like getting into the different concepts and stuff, right?
Because if there was no concept, how would you have been, Logan? You would have been just like a wild Tarzan, just in the jungle, right? You wouldn't have...
Yeah, I mean, in a way, we're all byproducts of our external, right?
That's why I'm asking you, for me, faith seems like the past. Like, faith is dead to me because it's not about faith. Like, this world I know, this world I feel. You see what I'm saying? It's not the past.
Yeah, but what if I told you faith is a present?
Well, then I
Wow,
think
that's kind of cool, actually. That's like a quote there.
faith is the present.
Faith is a present. Yeah, faith is the present. That's even better, dude. Faith literally is the present.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't think it requires faith to be present, does it? It just happens.
By the way, I really don't know where we're going. I'm just walking, but...
I think we're going to go ride the boat across.
Okay.
But again, don't you think faith just happens? Like, our But doesn't just happen? Faith is something you're willing? Or no?
It's almost like
Is it a matter of will or not? Faith.
inner will.
Okay. So it's
Inner
will. So it is will. I don't know will that's outer.
Not outer actions based, but
Okay.
inner will based.
But it's something of me. Faith is.
It's like the absence.
What's the absence?
It's like the absence of you.
Faith is the absence of me, but then how does it use time and what my
Is it really
actions?
though? I say that, but is it really? It's almost like my brain is just trying to figure this out. With you
That's
right
why I
now.
question the Christian base. You know what I'm saying? Like what their ideas are built
Can you
off
repeat
of.
that question though? I mean, think about it a little more.
So faith, is it something that happens to you at that moment, or is it something you're willing
Okay.
into society as an ego? You know,
I
like
think I got an answer for you.
Okay, yeah.
So faith is almost like the Force in Star Wars.
Sure. I mean, but I'm
Like
saying
we call it, in a human sense, we call it faith. But in a real reality sense, it's more like a submission of yourself to align with the Force.
okay,
Like, like faith is something to align to that is almost like the total opposite of AI.
something total opposite to AI.
Yeah. Where it's like the natural intelligence that's beyond our mind and the spirit behind it that actually literally moves people where they're supposed to go at the perfect time. That's a thing that is totally outside of our control. The only thing we can do is quote unquote submit to it so that we can let it flow through our vessels. Because imagine your body as like a musical instrument, like a flute or something.
Logan, I'm aware of all this, but I just want to say something on the Star Wars front, right? Don't you think the difference between the evil and the good is that the evil are willing to get better and the good just naturally get better? It's not something that they're trying to do with their will. It's more of like they let the
You know, they're both getting better, but what's the destination of each one? Because the destination of this, what we see, you know, on most people's artificial world is destruction. That's the
But isn't that
ultimate
religion?
destination.
But isn't that religion as well? So far, religion has created destruction and nothing else. Correct?
Uh,
That's why I'm saying I see the evil as
You know,
religion.
there's a lot
When
of
our mind should be
things-
free, and
I-
it should have the downloads from the universe instantly, not through any religion.
I like to think about it like this sometimes.
Yeah.
We're going from being like monkeys to being like able to discern things more spiritually.
Okay, but do you do that through Christianity?
That can be a portal.
So this is what I'm saying. I think you do this with nothing.
But-
It's not about Christianity. It's not about being Muslim. It's not about being black.
Oh
It's
no,
not
yeah,
about
it
being
transcends all
Filipino.
religion. It does.
It's not about religion. It's something completely better
Absolutely.
and different than religion.
It's like true religion.
That's
You could call it that.
that's why when people say Christ, I get like ew. Like you know what I'm saying? I get like because it's like okay, but are you embodying Christ? And-
Just whenever it's said like that, I always think do you believe in like the Taurus?
yeah,
That
yeah,
every
of
living
course, of
thing
course.
has a Taurus.
Of course, yeah,
That is the Christ that I believe
yeah. Yes,
in.
yes.
The
But-
field of life force energy that emanates like from the soul of a being.
But what I'm saying is, no one talks about Christ like in me, like right? No one talks about we have to be them. It's always
Oh,
one
yeah.
man's gonna come and save us, not
It's
the
an
man
ex-
is arising in us, right?
It's an externalized
Yes.
thing for sure, yeah.
It's like Christmas with presents.
But
The presents have become externalized.
I think that's where, you know, it's almost like, I don't want to say call it like a cheat code. Maybe it's a cheat code because for someone who has you know, we're going to be more easily led through the course of their life, if that makes sense.
But I just have a problem with this faith because for me, it's like living in the moment.
At the ocean? Oh, this isn't
Yeah, we're gonna cross the river. But I'm saying, bro, that like faith doesn't seem like the moment. But you're saying it's a different kind of faith, right? Faith that involves the moment.
No, I would say faith is the moment. Because even just think about this. All of these buildings that we see, somebody had faith that its construction would be completed at some point, or they wouldn't exist.
At the same time, it didn't matter about faith. All of that mattered was the contract and the performance of the contract.
Yes, but they have to believe in it.
Not
The
necessarily.
contract. They have to believe. The
But-
workers have to believe that if we put this brick on this brick, it's going to make a wall. It's
Yes.
going to make,
Yeah.
you know.
But like
So
the boss
everything-
doesn't have to believe it's going to happen for it to happen. He can just say it needs to happen this way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Regardless of belief. And then when it happens, he'll believe it or he'll see it.
That's why belief is so important for us as humans. Like, God doesn't believe, He is. But we,
So why are we lost in not is and belief is my question. It seems like those are two different
see,
things.
beliefs isn't bad. It's what you believe that's
Okay,
bad.
yeah.
It's what you believe, because
And so if you believe nothing, then you become breatharian?
perhaps
Because-
it's believing nothing. But I think at first you have to believe that breatharian is possible. You know, you have to be introduced to the program file, and then you can download it.
But hear this. There's meditation and then a belief of meditation. There's enlightenment and then a belief of enlightenment.
Sure.
So like what the monks do is they have a huge doctrine of enlightenment, but their whole life is unintegrated.
Sure. I wouldn't say their whole life, but they're missing large pieces of the puzzle probably.
Well, again, because they're trying to integrate one part of their life with their ego, with their faith, with their will, but then they don't realize there's a force that's not their ego. And that's what I think, again, is the difference between...
Oh, look, we got a bunch of
Yeah.
people. Is this one we're going to take?
The probably ones we can take.
I should.
Yeah, film it. It's funny, we get like a spiritual talk and a vlog.
So, you're doing that at the river. What's it about?
I have no clue what it's called. Bro, what is this river called? Bro, what is this place called? Name? Bakaan?
Wakahan? This is like Wakahan River.
Okay.
We're about to take this little boat over here. We're gonna go to Coastal Walk, which gives us like a view of the ocean. So this should be really nice.